Hey guys, Matt Magee here with eXp Realty. Today I want to talk to you about the 8 things I love about Evergreen, Colorado. First thing I want to start with is the weather. The weather is amazing. Never really gets too hot, never really gets too cold. About the hottest I've seen it is about 90 degrees in midsummer. That may happen a few times a summer. The coldest I've ever really seen it is around 0. It can occasionally be frigid, but certainly manageable. Another thing about the Evergreen weather is that you never really know what to expect. Today, for example, was super foggy. The fog rolled in. It looked really cool in the mountains. You do occasionally get some wind. You do occasionally get some fog. You do occasionally get some rain, but most often it's pretty sunny, maybe with a little bit of overcast, some clouds. Generally speaking, the weather's excellent. That's my favorite thing. Second thing I love about Evergreen is the people. The people in Evergreen are super friendly. People are always willing to give you a helping hand, tell you about new areas, new places to go. One thing, if you are interested in Evergreen, Colorado, that you should look into is a Facebook group, Friends and Family of Evergreen. The nice thing about that Facebook group is that people are always willing to share resources, and they're also willing to share current events. What's happening in the area, if there's animal sightings, if there's an accident, etc. People are readily available to share information with others. The third thing I love about Evergreen is the wildlife. There's super abundant wildlife, and you run into it very often. Wildlife that I've seen have been elk, which you see frequently, even in your own yard, black bears, deer, foxes, both red and black and sometimes gray, bobcats, hummingbirds frequent Evergreen areas, especially if you put out feeders. Note, if you do put out feeders, try and put them out of reach of bears, because bears can be attracted to hummingbird feeders. In addition, there are mountain lions. They're probably spotted more infrequently. People do catch them on game cameras, but they're around and available, and I frankly kind of like that. For me, it's kind of a challenge to see if I can find one, spot one. To date, I haven't yet. And my family and I have been in Evergreen for 2 years, so pretty elusive, which is good. Third thing I love about Evergreen is its location. The proximity to Denver. You can be into Denver in 35 to 40 minutes. You can be to the airport in an hour. You can also be to several ski areas. You can be to Loveland in 40 minutes approximately, Keystone in 50 minutes, Winter Park in an hour, Breckenridge in an hour and 10 minutes. Copper Mountain is about an hour 20, Vail's about an hour 30, and Beaver Creek's about an hour 45. You can also go to Steamboat, Crested Butte, etc. Those are a little bit longer, but worth the trip. That's if you like to ski. And some of those mountains as well do offer downhill mountain biking in the summer, which is an excellent opportunity if you're not looking to ride up the mountain. Another thing I love about Evergreen is the diversity in the geography. You certainly have mountains. That's primarily why people live there, for the mountains and the scenery and the activities that the mountains provide. But you do have some flat, open prairie areas, which is a nice contrast to all the Evergreen mountains. You also have an abundance of creeks running through Evergreen, primarily Bear Creek. And then you also have the lake, which is kind of the central figure, meeting spot, gathering area, if you will, in Evergreen. I kind of call the lake Central Evergreen and kind of piece off from there, whether you're going north, northwest, northeast, south, southeast, southwest. I kind of look at the lake as the central figure from a geographic standpoint of Evergreen. Another thing that I love about Evergreen is the availability of amenities. You never really feel like you're that far from anything you need, although you are. You can find some rural areas. You still have things like restaurants that you can go to, grocery stores. There are 4 in Evergreen. You have King Super, Natural Grocers, a Safeway, and a Walmart if you want to shop there as well. You do have pharmacies, banks, home improvement stores, notably a Home Depot and a Big R. So it's super convenient, really nice. You never really have to travel too far to get things that you need, which is a nice feeling. Even though that there is some privacy, you don't feel totally secluded. Another great thing about Evergreen is the school systems. Between the elementary, middle schools, and high schools, there's excellent schooling up in Evergreen, Jeffco County, Clear Creek County public schools, as well as private schools. From an elementary school perspective, you have Marshdale Elementary, Bergen Valley Elementary, Bergen Meadow Elementary, King Murphy Elementary, Rocky Mountain Academy, Wilmot, Vertical Skills Academy, Grace Christian School, Evergreen Academy, Evergreen Country Day, and Montessori School of Evergreen are all elementaries. From a middle school perspective, you have Evergreen Middle School, Rocky Mountain Academy, Clear Creek Middle School, Vertical Skills Academy, Grace Christian, Montessori School of Evergreen, Evergreen Country Day, and Evergreen Academy. And then moving to high school, you have Evergreen High School and Clear Creek County High School. The last thing that I love about Evergreen is the abundance of activities. You have tons of public land for hiking, mountain biking, horseback riding, walking your dog, trail runs. You have Bergen Park, Elk Meadow, Dedees Park, Alderfer Three Sisters, Flying J, Cub Creek Park, Bell Park, Pence Park, O'Fallon, and Corwin are to name a few. There are several others, but those are the primaries, and tons of public land. Easy to get out, do stuff, stay healthy, year-round activities. In addition to the hiking, mountain biking, horseback riding, trail running, you can also snowshoe or fat bike in the wintertime, which is awesome. There are 2 golf courses. There's one public Evergreen golf course, and then there's a private golf course at Highland Golf Club. Both excellent tracks, really fun, entertaining, easy to get to. So that's another nice thing. And then as far as activities, another beautiful thing is the creeks and the lakes. I already mentioned the creeks and the lakes, but then if you want to fish, you can do some spinner fishing, you can do fly fishing on the lake in the summertime, you can do stand-up paddle boarding. So there really is an abundance of activities, and these are a few things that I love about Evergreen. If you have any questions or want to explore the area a bit more, feel free to reach out to me. If you like the information that I'm getting, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, as I'm going to continue to bring out useful information on Evergreen, the real estate market, home buying process, home selling process, etc. I'm here to be your real estate resource in Evergreen, Colorado. Thank you.